Now that I've settled on Arm Fall Off Boy as my main character in Mortal Kombat 1, it's time to remember that that's only half of the puzzle. In this game, you pick one character and then you pick another character that greatly influences your entire gameplay style. I spent a lot of hours testing every single cameo, trying to win matches with them to find out which of them is my favorite and which of them feel the best on Havik. I've come up with a conclusive tier list that I believe will help you greatly if you're a Havik player on which cameos to try out with Havik. So without further ado, let's go into that list. So starting off, one of the best, probably the best in terms of damage, chip, setup. Cyrax is very good, very strong with Havik. His chip damage along with the torso spin is disgusting. The combos are great. He's one of the only characters that can combo into the enhanced arm a bunch of times. So Cyrax has a lot of potential with Havik. Darius is okay. Darius has the ability to give your grab some more sustenance. It can give you some more chip damage. Once again, one of Darius's best attributes is actually the mix-up with Havik. Because of Havik's very long-range low, you can use your forward cameo with Darius's overhead launcher and have a constant overhead mix threat with Darius. But he's only okay just due to the fact that it's not as practical as some of the other people's stuff, and the kick with the command grab is not the best in terms of optimal combos. Frost, however, is one of the best. Frost has a low freeze, which the low obviously is great for Havik because you can kind of either bait the 2-2 overhead low shenanigans. You can throw that out any combo and get an arm extension, and anytime you can hit your arm on somebody, it automatically boosts their cameo up to the either A or S tier for Havik. Anybody that can have Havik hit his arm is one of the best cameos for Havik. That's why Cyrax and Frost are up here. It's because you can hit your arm with them. I would put Goro actually in strong tier. Goro's Stomp is incredibly good to use with Havik setup. When you use Havik's unblockable setup and then use Stomp, they can't do much except for if they were to use an armored move, which you can break most of those with 2 hits anyway because of the Stomp plus the unbreakable move. Goro also has a couple of launching options, which are decent. You know, I haven't found anything too practical for Goro's launcher. And the corner switch stuff is really good because you can go into the sky, do your air combo, hit them back down, and finish it off for a decent chunk of damage. So I would say Goro is pretty strong for Havik. Kano is weak. I genuinely couldn't find a single usage for Kano for Havik. The knife throw is okay. There's one thing I could do with the knife throw, and it's very hard to time. But on Havik's roll, at the very end, you can hit him with some knives and add some extra damage. It's okay. It's not the best in the world. I personally didn't use it that often, and I found that Kano is just a weak option compared to everyone else. I would put Jax in the strong tier. Jax gives Havik 1,200 health. I mean, you just survive things just by tanking it. Not only that, but you get access to a 21% grab. You get access to even more damage on your combos. You get access to a great setup with the ground and pound after the unblockable roll. You can set up the ground and pound, go for a jump, overhead, low mix-up, and then go for your little unblockable. It's very hard to block. So Jax gives Havik a bunch of different options and is able to let Havik basically run rampant with his setups if you get going. The fact that you have 1,200 health is super underrated. You just tank shit. It's ridiculous. Kung Lao is okay. There are cameos with better stuff for your mix. There's cameos with better lows. There's cameos with better teleports. There's cameos with better stuff than Kung Lao has, like a better launcher. The only thing that I see Kung Lao is best for is his zoning potential. You know, you can put that low hat down there and just sit back there with your projectiles, your really weird, odd projectiles, and just spam them with them. That in itself will be very good for Havik. Motaro is okay. Um, Once again, he's pretty good against projectile spammers. You can reflect their stuff. You can use your own projectiles. You can teleport behind them, which is pretty decent. But the combo tools are very limited. The one thing that Motaro does have that puts him in okay, not weak tier, is the low. If you hit them with that low, that little laser thing, um, you can mix them up with their overhead, and it's plus. So you can continue your pressure off that. I really like to use that move, and I think it's pretty good, pretty underrated on Motaro. One more thing about Motaro, he also has that fatal blow, which is the one of the best, one of the most underrated tools in the game. Most characters have slow ass fatal blows. Motaro just denies any of that. He just punches you. It's great. It's a great tool for Havik, great tool for characters like General Shao. Serena is strong. You know, obviously, Serena is just a pretty strong cameo in general right now. Gives Havik even better zoning and allows him to have a lot of full screen pressure. Serena has great corner pressure as well with that little field that gets rid of all their meter. That stuff is super annoying to deal with, especially when you're trying to use armored moves to get out of Havik's little unbreakable. So you're going to want a lot of meter against Havik, and Serena kind of denies that. The armor move that she provides is also great because Havik doesn't have his own wake up armor tool that's super reliable. So you can use Serena's, and that's a much more reliable tool. So Serena's actually pretty strong for Havik, surprisingly. Um, I'm gonna put Scorpion at the top of weak. He does have that overhead that you can combo from, which is the only reason I'm having him at the top of weak. Um, all of his other tools seem to be pretty lackluster. The spear is kind of shit. You don't want to be that far with Havik Scorpion. You don't have a lot of tools from there except for your own projectiles, which are slow and clunky. Um, the overhead, however, is also unsafe. So it's not the best tool. It's great for mix-ups because of how many lows Havik has, and that adding the overhead tool to your back 2-2 is great. But that's about it. And if they start blocking it, you're kind of fucked. Sector, I actually found to be, I would say, the top of okay tier. Sector had the ability to just spam missiles all game. It's good for his projectiles. Once again, it turns Havik into a much scarier full screen character. Lets him do his full screen setups with his head ball. But Havik already has access to a launcher, so the punch is kind of worthless. And the restand is cool, but there's a character with a much better restand. So, Sector is definitely okay. I wouldn't necessarily call him strong. Actually, now that I think about it, realistically, he has that missile, which is really good against people who are going to use an armor move against you with your unbreakable. So you know, I'll put Sector at the bottom of strong tier. Shujinko, it will actually go at the top of okay. Shujinko is situational. You know, there's not much to say. It's all dependent on who you're fighting. Havik is actually really good with Shujinko, though, because he has a lot of long combos that can help Shujinko get a full charge. And allowing Havik access to other tools like a spear, like a freeze, like anything really that the other characters can provide, it allows Havik access to do so many different things with this kit. So once we learn more about Shujinko, I think we'll start to see that Shujinko is a great option with Havik. It's just we need to it's all matchup dependent and it is all knowledge based. So Sonya weak as absolute piss. I think that Sonya was one of the worst cameos I played with, I'm not gonna lie. Every single time I did something with Sonya, I got angry. It did nothing. She has no good arm combos. Her little leg flip is dog shit. Her projectile sucks. It doesn't really give him any full screen pressure at all. It's just not good. I do not recommend Sonya. I hated playing as Sonya. Matter of fact, I hated Sonya so much that she's going into a D tier. A tier all of your own. That's how bad you are, Sonya. Stryker's gonna go right in the middle of best tier. I think he is top 2. Stryker is really good with Havik. He has the ability to break armor on Wake Up with his 2 grenades. He has restands, which is awesome for Havik. He has a low and an overhead, which is great for mixing up people, which is very important on Havik, which we'll come to find. Due to the fact that you don't have an overhead starter, you just have that, you have to hit a high first before your overhead. So, Stryker giving all these tools to Havik, while Havik also has his own meterless launcher, gives him access to so many annoying and oppressive things. I definitely think that Stryker is super underrated on Havik, and we'll start seeing him a lot more in pro level. Sub-Zero goes above, just slightly above Frost, due to the fact that you can use Sub-Zero a little bit more fluidly. It turns Havik zoning into a nightmare. It gives Havik access to that that slide, the shoulder slide, which is another, if I'm not mistaken, Wake Up armor tool, which Havik needs. That's really good. And the freeze is a lot more versatile because you can use it after your your meterless launcher, and get a freeze arm combo and get a hell of damage. So Sub-Zero is just like Frost with a little bit more. The only drawback to Sub-Zero is that you lose that low freeze, which kind of sucks in lower ranks, but in higher ranks, people are blocking it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, that is going to be it for the tier list. That is where I'm placing all these characters. I believe that these are the top 4 for Havik. These are the characters that you should be going for. If I were to do a top 5, honestly, just for the sake of it, now that I'm re-looking at this list, I feel like Sector might be able to be put up there, which sounds nuts because he's like at the bottom of strong. But now that I think about it, Sector could probably be top 5 just due to the fact that his setups are insane and he has a restand, which is great for Havik. So yeah, this is the tier list. This is top 5 right here. These are the cameos I recommend most. And now I'm going to show you some gameplay of some of these cameos that I recorded today, and just to give you a good idea of how to play them and why they're so successful with Havik. Oh, tricked ya. Before we go into the matches, can you please do me one favor and give this video a like? Give me a subscribe if you have not yet. Hit the bell, please. Let me know your thoughts on the tier list in the comments below. If you found some tech with some character that I mentioned and called them bad, and you're like, you're an idiot, this character's insane, please let me know. I would love to find out this tech. Point me in the right direction to find it out so my Havik gameplay can get better. Follow me on Twitch. I'm live every single day at Big Flounder, same as my YouTube. And with that being said, here are the next matches.
Round 1, fight.
Nice. And with the roll. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Nice. Look at that disgusting ass chip damage. Oh, I miss Cyrax. I mean, Stryker's fun, but Cyrax is just so brain dead. And I'm in corner against the Kenshi. It's over. Oh, never mind. That was nice of him. Really? Okay. Fair enough.
Round 2, fight.
There we go. A nice little throw. Nice. No, that's my fault, dude. I messed it up. Oh, wow. Let's go. Nice. That was that Baraka combo. You see that shit? Don't jump. Oh, he did not jump. He heeded my advice. Sit down. Alright. Predator net him. Cyrax is very simple, very easy. I mean, this is the go-to I've been using, so I have never played with this Kameo, chat. Oh no.
Fight.
Oh no, dude. This is real bad, dude. Hey, we charged him up though. That's good. What does that do? Okay, I must have done something wrong there. Oh, you gotta do like... You gotta do like forward motion. That's so weird. Please stop it. Oh, let's go. Let's go! Uppercut his ass.
That's fucked up.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's go. Take Shujinko out real quick. Boom. Alright. What's this? I have nut punch! No. My fault. I should have just thrown the armor and went for it. Like this. Nice. Alright. No, I'm getting caged! Wait, what? I guess not. Come at me. Yes! Hit him in the nuts!
Slide out, I guess. Well,
Hit him in the nuts! That's what you get! Easy! I didn't have to play any Shujinko games. Let's go!
Round 1. Fight.
Jeez. Oh no. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh no. Oh boy. Average rating jacks. Holy shit. Bro, like how is that already 30%? That's my real question. I get that Raid is supposed to do a lot of damage, but like he didn't even do any of his bullshit and it's already 30 fucking %. Do you know how hard Havik has to work for 30 fucking %? And I didn't know he had Sento, bro. Who the fuck? What's going on? He has Sento. He actually had a Sento stance. Please. The rotation. Wait, so even if it hits me with armor, it doesn't even count? That's dumb. Sit down. Yikes! Ooh, got him. Tripped him up. Tripped him up.
Final round. Fight.
Oh no. Very interesting idea. Alright. Alright. Alright, my fault. We're not sitting in that combo. My fault. Let's go. Let's go. Blow his ass up, Stryker. Let's go. Easy, simple as that. Boom! I love that little restand, dude.